Right now, Independence businesses are cleaning up after heavy rain created a dangerous and damaging situation this morning. Some of the worst we've seen is at 24 Highway and Ralston, and that's where KCTV5's Stephanie Kaiser joins us live. Stephanie?
Well, this sign alerts drivers that there is water over the roadway, but it doesn't quite describe the mess we see. Now, it's quite a headache for drivers here, but also for business owners. And this is what I want to show you. Take a look. This line here where all this debris is, this is where the water was at its height. So about 5 hours ago, it's since receded about 30 feet or so. There were 2 cars stuck in the water out here. They have been moved, but it's going to take quite a while longer for the businesses here to recover and open their doors. In fact, we talked to the owner of Fairmont Liquors, Thelma Jordan. She tells us this isn't the first time this area has flooded. Now, she blames it on a broken culvert, and she's at her wit's end. Thelma says this street is on the Independent Sugar Creek border. She's reached out to both cities and MoDOT now and in the past and says no one will take responsibility for it and fix it. What's worse, it's Memorial Day weekend. She stocked up on product, and now that's all going to be ruined by this water.
It's a holiday weekend, so you load up, and I wasn't expecting rain, so it was going to be a beautiful weekend. Now we're not even going to be able to be open. You know, it just takes, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Now, Thelma tells us this is the 5th time it's flooded here, and this year is the worst. Our live-power Doppler radar estimates that the highest rainfall rate this morning was, get this, 5 inches an hour. That is certainly not usual, and it certainly is damaging out here. We're live in Independence. Stephanie Kaiser, KCTV 5 News.
Thank you, Stephanie. An Independence City spokesperson says they are working to find solutions to hold the property owner and Sugar Creek responsible for this issue. We also reached out to Sugar Creek, have not heard back from them, and MoDOT says it is not in their jurisdiction. New details now about another high water situation this morning. Brush Creek crept up to its banks during the heavy rain. 2 vehicles were nearby to set up for this weekend's Stone Lion Puppet Show, and the water ended up damaging a few of those puppet stands, but only got about to the wheels of that U-Haul. But the show must go on, right? The puppet show is still on for the weekend. It just will be on higher ground. Take a look at what drivers had to deal with here on the interstate this morning. This was the scene on I-35 at Penway about 6 a.m. People were navigating through that dangerous high water there, too. Similar conditions were reported elsewhere around the metro during the commute. Good news here, no reports of any injuries.